and welcome to Zambia Today. I'm your host, Faith Katai. On this edition of Zambia Today, we look at Ncwala ceremony and its significance to the Zambian culture. The Ncwala traditional ceremony is an annual event celebrated by the Ngoni people of Eastern Province. And to give us more information is Mr. Ncwala, the patron of the Ncwala National Traditional Ceremony Committee. Welcome, Mr. Ncwala, to the program.
Thank you very much for having me here. And indeed, this is the Ncwala season. Everywhere you go, in any part of the country, it's a Ncwala fever. So all the people and all the roads are leading to Mtenguleni, the headquarters of the Ngoni people.
To start things first, I would like you to explain to us the brief background of the Ncwala traditional ceremony. But before we go there, I want you to sing a song.
Oh.
So that we put people in the mood for the ceremony.
This song is a song which is a dedication to the king of the Ngoni people, Inkosi Yamankosi, Paramount Chief Mpezeni IV. So us, as his subjects and as his warriors, we always sing this song when we are now honoring Inkosi Yamankosi. When we say honoring, it's the respect. We are transmitting the respect that we have for his authority, because he's the one who is on the throne. This song basically means that he being our king, the throne where he sits, the chair, it is befitting a person who has a good heart. So it goes like this. Uyu mpando ufunika muntu muweme mtima. Uyu mpando ufunika muntu muweme mtima ngati mpezeni.
Oh, I was almost starting to clap. I thought you were going to tell me start clapping.
Oh yes, you should have sang along.
Okay, so
yes.
Give us the brief background of the Ncwala traditional ceremony.
The Ncwala traditional ceremony is celebrated, it's something that we came with from our native country, Durban, or the KwaZulu-Natal, the Zulu kingdom. This is the heritage that we came with when we were running away from the wars of the great Shaka Zulu, led by our king, Zwangendaba, who died in Isoka, Northern Province. When we left, crossed into the Zambian territory, that is on the 19th, when we crossed the Zambezi River into the Zambian territory, today, it was on the 19th of November, 1835. That's when we entered Zambia. And along the way, we never forgot to celebrate the Ncwala, which is always on the last Saturday of February. So there's no fixed date for Ncwala. It's the last Saturday of February. Like in this case, it will be held starting from the 22nd to 24. Now, this is a celebration to honor our ancestors and to also honor our gods for the harvest. Mind you, in our Ngoni tradition, we are peasant farmers. We like to farm, agriculture, we are cattle headers. So when we are now about to harvest the season's crop, we cannot taste the food. We have to be authorized to eat our food, the harvest. O tinga lobele ni mumunda kwamba kulia chakulya tikaliopereka chakulya ku Inkosi Yamankosi, meaning that we have to go to Inkosi Yamankosi and announce that Nkosi chakulya chete lima chankala lomba kuti mutilole tiambe kulya, meaning that Inkosi Yamankosi has to authorize us to say, my people, since you have shown me, because you have to take the food there. We take maswera, we take matanga, we take what you call maize, and all sorts of harvest. We have to present it to Inkosi Amankosi on the 22nd of February, in this case, because the last Saturday is on the 24th. So, led by Gogo Mazimawe, who is the convener of the Ncwala ceremony, or Nkosi, or Chief Mazimawe, we now present to Inkosi Amankosi. When Inkosi Amankosi touches the food and confirms that indeed the harvest is ready, that's when he will say, we are now ready, let us go and celebrate that the gods have been able to favor us with this harvest. So that is the meaning of the Ncwala ceremony. Now, I think I should qualify this faith because of the nature of the celebration. Because, you know, Ncwala is about a war dance. And because of the venue where it is held, Ncwala is the headquarters of the Ngoni people. Now, in the olden days, from Mpezeni 1 up to Mpezeni 3, somewhere there, Mpezeni 2 to 3, every time the Ngonis want to go or to prepare for war, they would converge at Mtengoleni. That is like the command center for the Ngonis now to go to war. Now the colonialists, the British colonialists, were not comfortable with the Ncwala ceremony because it's a war dance. Because when you come, and I hope this time you are going to also join us, you will have to join. It's a militant dance. It's like the Ngonis now are preparing to attack. The British colonialists were uncomfortable and they banned the Ncwala ceremony because we were believed to be plotting to attack them. Mind you, there's the Anglo-Ngoni War of 1839, where Pezeni I's son, Singo, was not assassinated, was murdered by the British colonialists because of having mobilized over 10,000 Ngoni impis to wage a war to resist the British invasion of the Ngoni land. So this gives us, I think, some kind of a background in terms of how we celebrate our ceremony and how we mobilize around Mtengoleni.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
So I would like you to also explain to us how long has this Ncwala traditional ceremony been celebrated? For how long?
From the time that we left KwaZulu-Natal, that is about 1835. So even when we are there, we're celebrating Ncwala. Even now, the Zulu king in KwaZulu-Natal, they celebrate the ceremony. I think you have seen it on TV. President Jacob Zuma never misses those occasions. Fortunately, he even came to celebrate with us here. There was the late King Buteles, he also came to celebrate with us. So it's an annual event. Like the Ngonis of Malawi, and King Pezeni's brother, Paramount Chief Mberwa, or the Ngoni people in Malawi, they celebrate also a similar ceremony like Ncwala. So it's something that we have carried over so many generations, from the early 1800s up to now, from the days of Shaka Zulu.
That's great. So is this just for the Ngonis, the Zulus, or even the Bembas can come in?
Faith, I think you will recognize that every Ncwala ceremony, the message from the king is that of unity. Mind you, this is not a ceremony which is only attended by the Ngonis of Eastern Province or Zambia. This is a ceremony which is attended by the Ngonis coming from Mozambique, who pay allegiance to Nkosi Amankosi, Paramount Chief Mpezeni. There are also Ngonis who are led by the Paramount Chief, the king of the Ngonis in Malawi, the brother to Nkosi Amankosi, Paramount Chief Mberwa of Malawi. They also come in numbers to celebrate. We have also had representation from the Ngonis who settled in Tanzania. So this is a ceremony which is also attended by over 50 traditional leaders of Zambia, from Mchinga province, from Northern province, from Luapula. And I mention those for a reason, because we consider the Bembas or the people of Northern Province in general as our old sons. Because mind you, we conquered them, not once, not twice, but 3 times. So they have to come and pay allegiance, including their paramount chief, Chitimkuru, to the king or the Ngonis.
So are there any specific requirements that the participants from other tribes need to meet for them to attend the ceremony?
Not at all, not at all. This is an open ceremony because the Ngoni, the Ngoni people have always believed in what you call Ubuntu. Now, Ubuntu signifies national unity. They want everyone. That is the more reason why, if you see, when the Motakazembe, or the king of the Runda people, when he comes to attend Ncwala, he demonstrates that he is one of us because he comes to sit on the right-hand side of Inkosi Amankosi, Paramount Chief Mpezeni. Now, this is also goes to signify that even Inkosi Amankosi, when he attends different ceremonies, whether it's a Kuomboka, whether it's a Chundu, whether it's a Mtomboko, he also believes to be one of those people who are celebrating that ceremony. So it's about Ubuntu. It's about oneness. It's about one people.
Great. So, again, on the participants, do you have people coming from other countries?
Oh, yes. I mentioned that we have got Ngonis from Malawi. We have got Ngonis from Zimbabwe. The king or the Ndebeles, because the Ndebeles are Ngonis. Because mind you, we all came out of South Africa as a Zulu people. But as we were settling in different countries, we had others who settled in Malawi. They're called the Ngunis. The ones who settled in Tanzania also are called or referred to as the Ngunis. You have got the ones who settled in Zimbabwe, the island. They are called the Ngunis also. Us who settled in Zambia, we are called the Ngonis. So all these people converge at Mtenguleni to celebrate Ncwala. Maybe I should mention one very important thing, Faith. The Ncwala ceremony is celebrated over a week. It's a week event. It's not a one-day event. Like on Sunday, Paramount Chief Mpezeni, he superintends over 9 Ngoni chiefs. Nzamane, Mazimawe, Maguya, Saidi, Chinyaku, and all those. All these have what you call Vivaya. Now, Vivaya is a crow. A crow meaning that every chief comes with his own crow. Now, this is a crow of women and the men who are impis, who have to come together with their chief to come and pay homage to Inkosi Amankosi. So on Sunday, all the crows, including from Mpezeni, is the crow. The 10 crows of the Ngoni chiefdom, they have to all converge at Mtenguleni. Right? In preparation to receive their chiefs. Because their chiefs begin to arrive on a Wednesday. So this Sunday, as we are talking, this coming Sunday, all the crows, all the armies of the chiefs are coming to converge at Mtenguleni. So Mtenguleni becomes a hive of activity from Sunday. So you see buses and trucks ferrying the different crows. There are also crows which come from Chief Magodi, or the Tumbuka people, who pays homage to Inkosi Amankosi, Paramount Chief Mpezeni. So they also converge. Then on Wednesday, the chiefs now also converge. They leave their homes and come to now report to Mtenguleni in readiness to receive Inkosi Amankosi, who arrives on a Thursday. So the chiefs now take residence at Mtenguleni. The residences of the chiefs, because they have got palaces, but the palace moves to Mtenguleni, and they are now called Laweni. You have to understand, They now move from their palaces, they come to a new palace which has been designated for them called Laweni. When they arrive, all those impis, they are now drumming, singing, stomping the ground, welcoming their chief. That is on Wednesday. So the chief will report at Laweni. Laweni means a resting place for the chief. And by Ngoni tradition, the Mankosi, the king, the chiefs, cannot come with Nkosikazi. Nkosikazi is the wife. The Ngoni chief's wives do not attend Mwambo, watching Ngoni. They don't attend Ncwala. They remain looking after the palaces. The chiefs only come with their retainers and minders to settle now at Laweni until Inkosi Mankosi decides to leave Mtenguleni. They'll be there. If Inkosi Mankosi says, I'll leave on a Wednesday, they have to be there because they cannot leave their king alone at Laweni. So on a Thursday, all the chiefs have to wear their traditional dress or ceremonial dress. What you are wearing there, what I'm wearing, this is called the kashutu, right? It symbolizes the identity of Ngoni people. So all you see on Wednesday, the chiefs wear leopard regalia, right? Then they now converge at Mpezeni's Laweni in readiness to receive Nkosi Mankosi, who is going to traverse from Ipendukeni, his palace bordering Malawi, which is about a 40-kilometer journey, to come. They should be ready to receive and welcome Nkosi Mankosi. Now, because because of Mazimawe is the convener of the Ncwala, he has got a duty early in the morning to mobilize hundreds, if not thousands, of impis from all the crows to accompany him to go leave Mtenguleni, to go to Ipendukeni, to go and inform Nkosi Mankosi that all your chiefs are ready to receive you. All your people, they have come from far and abroad, they are all ready now to receive you. That now is when he presents the fruit to Nkosi Mankosi. That is a Thursday morning. Then Nkosi Mankosi now says, I will go with you. I'm not coming alone. You are not going back alone. Because you have come to invite me to go and celebrate with my people. We are going together. That is the huge carnival you see now coming from Ipendukeni, traversing through Chipata town, right into Mtenguleni. It's about almost, I think it takes about almost 4 to 5 hours trip. Then when he arrives there, he's received by the chiefs, who now report, Your Royal Highness, I've come with my army, who are behind me, and they are ready to honor you and to celebrate with you. That signifies the beginning of the Ncwala ceremony. That is a Thursday. So on Thursday, Nkosi Mankosi arrives, greets all the crows, and now goes to his Laweni, where he's going to rest until after the Ncwala ceremony. The following day on Friday, dignitaries now and other chiefs go to pay homage to Nkosi Mankosi on Friday. The whole day is of dancing, celebration, and uludation, in readiness of the ceremony on Saturday.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So 5 days.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 days, Sunday
7 days,
to Sunday.
almost a week.
Yes,
it's
because Nkosi Mankosi
actually
may decide to live on a Sunday after the celebration, or he may stay one. But let's say 6 days. Yeah.
So, Mr. Ngoma, this ceremony, the Ncwala traditional ceremony, how does it help? Or what role does it play to foster unity among the Zambian people?
Ubuntu, because Ncwala is about Ubuntu. We don't choose to say faith because you come from your Bemba, don't come to the ceremony. If we encourage and invite everyone to come and celebrate with us because we are one people. That's what the meaning of the word Ubuntu. Yeah.
Coming to the Zambian culture, what does it signify?
It signifies that we have not forgotten where we come from. We have not forgotten the fact that without our heritage, we are nothing as a people. That is why we should be proud to celebrate who we are, our identity, our culture, our tradition. That is what Ncwala is all about. It's about celebrating happiness in unity. Yes, at any given time, we may have our own differences, but with Ncwala, that is why I think emphasize this. Inkosi Yamankosi passed a decree many years ago that no political regalia will be entertained at the ceremony. You cannot wear a UPND regalia or any political party regalia and be allowed to attend Ncwala. No. It is not allowed because Inkosi Yamankosi does not want to politicize this very important event. We put aside our different faiths and religions, our different political persuasions to come and celebrate as one people. So all of us are important regardless of who you are.
Wonderful. Let's take a short break. Welcome back. In case you have just joined us, you are watching Zambia Today. And on the program, we are featuring Mr. Noel Nkoma, the patron of the Ncwala National Traditional Ceremony Organizing Committee, who is giving us more details about this year's ceremony. Mr. Nkoma, what exactly happens on the actual day? Just in brief, explain to us.
Yes, the actual day, which is a Saturday now, the Inkosi Yamankosi now invites all his guests, all his chiefs and crows, and say together now, come, we celebrate the Ncwala ceremony. Now, the biggest function to be performed is for the Inkosi Yamankosi to signify that he has accepted the food and is now opening the fields for people to eat that which they have harvested. So how is that done? There is an activity which involves the slaughtering of a black bull, a cow. And when they slaughter that black bull in the presence of all the guests, they carry the selected indunas or retainers of Inkosi Yamankosi will harvest the blood and take that blood to Inkosi Yamankosi. We present this for you now to test. So Inkosi Yamankosi will drink that blood. That is now the Ncwala ceremony. That is now the Ncwala ceremony. Then Inkosi Yamankosi will now rise to lead the dancing, the warrior dance of his people and celebration. What also happens is that he now allows his spokesperson, who happens to be the chairman of the Ncwala National Organizing Committee, to deliver something similar to what the president may deliver, what you call the State of Nation address, like to deliver Inkosi's annual address to his people. So that is the two key activities. Then also Inkosi Yamankosi joins into the dance and invites also all the visiting chiefs, the visiting, the head of state, the president, to also join him in celebrating the dance. So we call it Ngoma. That's a Ngodi dance.
In terms of preservation of the Zambian culture, how does this ceremony help us to preserve our Zambian culture?
Because we are celebrating it every year. And mind you, this is something which is inculcated in us as young people. When we were growing up in the village, our grandfathers taught us, spoke to us about Ncwala. So over the years, we have lived with it and we have passed it on to our children who are also going to live with it. So it will outlive all of us. But what is important is that our heritage should not die. That is why we have chiefdoms, because chiefdoms are recognized under the Constitution as very important institutions in national governance system.
Beautiful. As we come to the end of the program, what are your closing remarks, especially to people who are coming to attend the ceremony, the participants, the people of Zambia?
Thank you very much. We invite you all to come in numbers mkawere muuninji to celebrate with us the Ncwala ceremony. More especially our children, our cousins, the Bembas, because the Bembas always outnumber us, the owners of the land. So please, Bembas, you come in your numbers. We have got enough space to accommodate you and even to feed you, but also invite all our friends and brothers from different provinces, Western, Northwestern, Central, Southern, going up as far as, of course, when I talk about Northern Province, I'm talking about Muchinga, Wapula, and the Northern itself. But also, most importantly, we just want to confirm that we are very ready to host this event. And we just want to close by thanking the sponsors who have come up in an overwhelming manner to support the event. Zikom.
Mr. Nkoma, thank you.
Thank you so much
for coming, making an appearance on
Thank you for
Zambia
having me
Today.
here.
Well, viewers, this is where we end the program. I'm Faith Katai. Pleasant viewing.